Here we go. Here we go, boys. Episode 79, Tony. And you know what that means? That's 10 plus 69, which is your favourite number, I know. But one more, we're up to 80. Now, that's about your fucking IQ plus your age. Tony, welcome to the show, baby. I see red, I see red, I see red.
Yeah, one of my favourite singers, Simply Red. There you go, big boy. Have fun with that.
Wow.
There you go, back in the day.
Don't you like to say something about a red-headed stepsister or something? I'm pretty sure that was one of your favourite ones.
Yes, yes. One of our horses got trampled on the other night by some other spastic who couldn't control his horse, fell. And, yeah, knocked around like a red-headed stepsister.
There you go, knocked around like a redhead. I always get a little bit confused with your little metaphor, your little phrases, your little idioms. So I like that. Now, Tony, your beautiful daughter's in Canada. She's been there for a week. Good weather?
Shocker. Well, it's improved. It was minus 20 the other day, but I think she's down to about -1 or -3 now.
Now, I know that Emmy's a big fan of Disney, and one of her favourite movies is Frozen. Would you like to tell Marto something, like one of the songs in Frozen? Tell Marto.
Oh, what was that song?
Let it go, big boy. We talked about this in the right.
Oh, let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, my God.
Now, Marto, you're onto the bigger pasture and the bigger fields now, Tassie. Taz, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We've got to let him go. We're letting him go.
Look,
yes,
free as a bird.
Free as a bird.
To be honest, that said, the three of us are bleeding because we're all wearing red tops. So
we're bleeding because Marto's giving it up on us.
Yes, we are very, very sorry to see him go.
Yes.
But having said that,
yes,
the show will always go on because we're not a one-man show.
No.
It's all about Team PaLTI. So good luck, Marto.
Yeah, good luck to Marto.
Good luck to Marto. Now, Marto, we're doing this for your own good, mate. We're not letting you in. You're in the quaddie this week, but that's it. You're going to play your little quaddie video, but that's it. Now, we're doing this in the best interest of you because we want you to be the big swinger over at the new mob. And we don't want you to get questioned for integrity or tipping horses that you're not tipping over there. We're getting your L out of it, mate. So we're giving you the best opportunity to be a big swinger in the tipping world. We're letting you go, just like Emmy's favourite song, Tone. Let it go. Let it go. Right?
That's all we know.
That's all we. Yeah, that's about it.
That's all we know.
Yeah. Tony can sing it in Japanese.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, bet he can. He impresses all the young girls at karaoke when he sings "Let It Go" in Japanese. But anyway, boys, let's get back into it now. Now we're letting Marto go. We're doing it for the best, the best interests of Marto. Now we turn our attention to Tassie. Tassie's pulled us out of the doldrums last week, Tone. What did you get, a second? Marto got a second. And the kid, not Casino, but the kid showed a little bit of profit. Tassie, how good was that?
Oh, look, it's easy. That's all I can say.
Easy.
I mean, it's just easy. All you've got to do is find yourself your best bet and just tip it. And that's all I do.
Oh.
So, I mean, we can say let it go, but hey, the number one kid on the block is still here. And, you guys are there. I'm just like Vo Rogue at the moment, just out in front. And you guys can chase me down. But we're doing it for Team PaLTI, and that's the most important thing. Wow. So today I've got something else that might just surprise.
Well, there we go. We've made ourselves look a little bit bigger today, but Tone's titanium tip, the Casino kid, mate, was no Crystal Pegasus. Tone?
No.
Yeah, jockey error again.
Jockey
error. Should have won. Terrible. Obviously, a lot of these jockeys have got to go back to elementary school or primary school in Australia and learn their tables. They've got to learn to count.
They've got to learn to count, big boy.
They've got to learn to count. They're
One,
like, geez, Fat Albert could have written that home, like, golly. No.
Can we tell the backstory, Tone? Can we tell the backstory?
The backstory?
Well, the backstory was last week. This, it's hard to fly like an eagle when you're surrounded by Tony. Bad income. Tony equals turkey because not only did Taz come up with his fister in Sydney before Tone gets into the message group, Tassie's gone, I reckon Crystal Pegasus is my fister this week, Pez. Race 6, blah, blah, blah. No problem, Tassie, Crystal Pegasus. Then Muppet Man himself, Tone comes in and says, oh, I'm on Casino Kid, race 6, Pez, blah, blah. Tony hasn't read 3 messages above. And then
That's got
Taz,
70,000 messages in there.
and Taz, being the great bloke that he is, says, that's all right, Tone, I've got another couple that'll probably win. You take Casino Kid. And what happened, big boy?
Of course, yeah, Taz's wins. Mr. Poisonous comes in second, but we gave everybody the Quinella.
Well,
We did.
we did mention on the
I
show
could have had the
last week,
exact-
Crystal Pegasus, we did mention. So if you're like Barney, like the Rain Man, and put a line through it, please pick up on these little nuances about how poisonous we are. So, Tone, how happy was I when I was with you last Saturday when Crystal Pegasus salutes?
Oh, yes, there you go. Yeah.
I was darker than Kamal. I don't think we can say that anymore, but I was darker than Kamal.
Darker than Kamal.
You
Yeah.
motherfucker, you fuck. Why didn't you read 3 messages up? Like,
Because there's 70,000 messages in there.
well, Tone
But
was like
anyway,
the little dog in the
anyway.
corner of his little tail between his legs.
all they've got to do, our PaLTI familiar, if they're smart, and
Yeah.
I'm sure most of them are,
Right.
when the king says, oh, Parry Sound can't win this week, automatically put it straight into your quaddie.
Put in
Isn't
your
that right?
quaddie.
Put
Yeah.
it straight in.
Pezza, I got a slaughter on Bonaparte, a little bit like Napoleon's last march there. Tiffany
Yes.
Booker can get fucked. Marto's meat and 2 veg, another great second from the great man, but we're not talking about Marto anymore. We're letting him go,
Yep.
right?
Put a fork in him. He's
Put a
done
fork.
like a Sunday roast. That's it.
Now,
Go,
Marto,
Marto.
you probably got one Tone for him. Marto's off like, I don't know, Marto's.
A bucket of prawns in the midday sun.
Oh, there we go. Marto's
There
off
we
like
go.
a bucket of prawns in the midday sun. See you later, Marto.
See you, Marto. Bring in the big
guys,
point
guys,
over
guys. To be fair to Marto,
Mm,
he ran second, didn't he?
yes.
there.
He was only here for a second too.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Quickly forgotten.
That's it.
And the
Who?
freak is back with Profit. Now, that was a really nice watch.
It was a great
Yes,
ride
yes.
too, wasn't it?
Great
Was a
ride.
good ride. Yep.
With she let down like Welsh Legend with 200 to go, but there was
Yeah.
no Welsh Legend like I'm going to stop now. It was beautiful.
And in some ways, to be honest, like as much as we bagged home before, because
Yep.
I did have Pegasus and he went Casino Kid.
Yep.
The truth of the matter is, by Tone taking the kid,
Yep.
our PaLTI that followed Profit would have made more money.
Well,
It
but
was a bigger
double the
price. So it
double the
worked out
price,
well.
yeah.
Yes.
So good
So it
on
did
you.
work out well.
Good on you, Tone.
So
Talking
whenever I
about
say something
Pezza,
can't win, get on.
Pezza.
Get straight on.
Pezza, all we needed was Bonaparte to place when he got us a 20-1 little multi-place multi up. And of course, I had 5 in the quaddie to get us home in the quaddie and couldn't salute either. It was the worst 20 minutes of my life, Tone.
Oh, shocker.
That's what she
Shocker.
said, Tony. That's what she said.
Can
You'll
I,
be like
can I ask
Tony, you'll
something
be
about,
heading off
can
to
I ask
St.
something
Helena.
about, boys, can I ask something about the quaddie?
Yeah,
Because ever since you guys have bagged me,
yeah.
I haven't missed, have I?
Oh, you've had 2 in a row.
Yeah, but hang on. At what price? What price was the winner? Was it over past about $18?
No, it was like.
Are you sure?
It drifted out to 13.
Oh, okay. So I didn't look
14,
at the numbers
50.
right.
But it was a good ride and a good tip because I think the boys, we all had a different horse for second, but poor old Animo, it's just looking for a little bit longer. What we thought too. We thought 1200 was a bit short, and it was. So they reckon there's a thing on Facebook. I don't know if anyone knows about it. It's called the Late Mail Live. Bloke in Sydney gets on. And he reckons he's a really good judge, Tone. He reckons Animo's got at least 8 lengths in him better. Like his quality or condition last week was atrocious.
Yeah.
So he reckons he's going to tighten up. He's going to be fit. Like he reckons that he said, oh, geez, it looks like it's got 8 lengths in it. Like it looks horrible. And still nearly won. So obviously she's a talented horse.
I reckon he's right too. I reckon he's right.
Yeah, I don't reckon it'll be beaten again.
Tightened up.
No.
No. But that's the good thing about racing. You just never know on the day. And Overpass got all the brakes and a great ride by T. Clark, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, beautiful.
Yep, Timmy's the one. I thought he'd have a bigger day.
Timmy's always on the bot horses in the Waterhouse, and he just rides them a treat in front like Linda Meach. Gives them a peach. So Pezza, yeah, shocking 20 minutes, Tone. That's what she said. Anyway, we move on and we get going. We move away from him. No meat and 2 veg. It's gone.
No, just an empty plate.
It's just an empty plate with a sausage and a couple of spuds.
That's it. Not even. It's
See you
bread
later.
and butter.
Anyway, the Greek freak, here he is. This is what everyone waits for now. No one gives a fuck about Pez and Tone anymore, mate. It's all about Tassie. And I tell you what, if Razor's watching this, Razor, you nearly broke my heart the other day when you gave Taz a thumbs up instead of me.
Oh, no.
And by the way, Razor is another tipster, and he's just the goat or the god of New Zealand tipping. He had a magical day yesterday, absolutely magical. And we're going to try to get Razor on the show at least once because he's a really good-looking man too. So he might improve our ratings with the younger generation.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I heard young chicks love horse racing shows.
Look, they don't love the horse racing shows. They love the horse racing show hosts.
Oh, beautiful. That's why Marto's hanging on, trying to get in.
Mate, hey, they're only human. Have a look at it. Seriously. I personally am one of the greatest bodies out of condition that you'll ever see.
I tell you what, Tony
body.
back in the day, mate, Tony back in the day, he was bowling a few maidens over. We're not talking cricket either. Don't you worry about that, Rosie.
Oh, he was
beautiful man. He was.
Tazza later.
Oh no, you,
Tony,
No. I've always worked for BP, a quiet achiever.
Oh,
yeah. On the punt, that is. On the punt.
What was that nightclub called in Launceston, mate? Cousins. That's one of the worst jokes I've ever come up with. But anyway, Taz, no hidden legend with this one, brother. We're going to Morphettville, race 5, number 7, hidden legend. Yeah,
we are.
Why do I know this?
First up. It's first up. It's an ex-Johnny Sadler.
Right.
It's trialled well. It is trialled well. It's had some good jump outs. Soft, dry, doesn't matter. I do like the booking with Penel. But the thing that I really like is when you consider a horse from Sadler to Clarkin, you're not losing anything.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not losing anything at all.
No, totally agree.
I can see a lot of pace in this race, and this will probably just sit off it. So I think Spanish Heirloom will probably lead them up. It'll make it a nice fast run pace. This is drawn, I think, 5, which means it should just sit behind them. And I think when they hit that straight, it's the one that's probably going to be sitting, 1 or 2 back on the outside, I think. It'll probably have that great level on its inside, just boxing it up, gets out, goes over the top and wins first up. It's lightly raced 5-year-old. It's raced in Melbourne. It's raced around a place. Will Clark and Tom Penel. I'm no longer a hidden legend. I've been discovered here on Team PaLTI, and I've found a horse, that suits me. From Profit to Hidden Legend, I'm out in the open.
Right.
I reckon it's like it's gonna run, Tassie. I'll give you the rundown. It's gonna run like a 70s muscle car with a big dog under the hood, and it's gonna come up there, and when you hit that accelerator, it's gonna throb. Yep. The big throbber, and it's going to come home like the old Tirana XU1 style. Just all go.
I honestly hope you're right, Tone. I just really want to see speed in this race, and I really want to see it just sitting off it. If it gets into a speed battle, then I'm not going to be too happy. But I want to see speed. It's sitting off it. Yibbity. As they say, that's all. Yeah. Then next week, you can all start talking to me again. You can tell me how good I am. I'm happy for it.
Right.
Okay, Mr. 11.
I'm a bit modest, aren't I? Am I a bit modest, Pezza?
Mr. Peacock.
Hey?
Mr. Peacock's got the feathers up in a bit. Don't worry about that. But geez, you'd think it'd be too good for these mob over here in race 5 in Morfordville. There's not much going around.
Oh no, there's a great leveler has come back from Melbourne. Like it won its last, I think it's 1-2. It had a good run in Melbourne. It'll be thereabouts. And you know, it's probably the danger, but the one that I just am scared of, again, if there's pace, is the top weight.
Oh.
I think it's the one that's going to be chasing as well. But
Okay.
I don't know. I just hope we win. That's all.
Yep.
I just hope we go back to back and we win. And
Perfect.
for the team, we do it.
Jace, Barney talking about balls deep at 11, Tony. How good's Barney going this week?
Oh, Alvin. That's him.
Alvin Purple.
Alvin.
I don't know if the generation,
Purple.
don't Google that, kids. But
Is it love? Is it love or is it love?
I think it's lust. I think
Okay.
Sonny, our mate from high school, is, you know, taken a week up of her vitality and just punctured into him. And Jace is usually he's got the girls in the cupboard with the chloroform. You know, they're all tied up. You know, he's making the skin jacket like a, you know, Silence of the Lambs type skin suit.
Free Wilma.
But
Free Wilma's in
I
the
think-
row at Port Lincoln.
when the chicks are alive, Jace is he's in control anyway. Don't worry about that. He's got no control. I mean, she's telling him what to do. So I think he'll be going all right. But well done, Sonny. We love you. Please join, put a line through it, Son, and we'll have a lot of fun with you and the great man himself. Anyway, we go to the quaddie. We're staying north. We're going to Randwick. The first leg, Tassie, you got 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Gee, she's a tough leg for such a little field.
It is, and that's why I've taken 5. If I was going one out, I can honestly say I was taking a 2. I was contemplating actually making it Mephisto as well.
The Incredibles dream.
Yeah, well, it's dropping back in class. I think this is a simple, an easier race than last start on the Gold Coast,
Right.
but I can't do it. Van Giz, it's back to its own sex.
Yep.
I think this race as well. It's been thereabouts, so it's honest.
Hmm.
Maybe, you know, hoof. What do they say? Hoof on the till or whatever
Hoof
they
on
say.
the
something
till.
like that. So
Yeah.
thereabouts it is. Saigon, it's had the little freshen up. So, you know, you might have thought at the start it hasn't come up right, but you know what? It's had a freshen up, drops back a few 100 metres. So that's a positive for it.
All right.
Joviality, really simple. The only way that you put this horse in is how can you not put a horse that runs second to rule of law in this race? You
Right.
can't discount that. That's
Were
why
you
it goes
saying
in.
that Joviality's nominated in Melbourne as well? Is that right? Were you saying that?
No, not
It's the wrong
Joviality.
horse I'm thinking of.
No, it's the wrong one. Yeah, there's
Okay, no worries.
Fast Coney is, and
Okay.
there's also that PaLTI.
Right. There you go. Pull over.
And the other one in this is Steel Diamond, and the beauty of Steel Diamond, and I think Tone will love this, is off goes Josh Parr, and on comes Jamie Carr.
Oh,
Well, that's a very big positive, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yes.
So yeah, I have gone 5. If you want to go shorter, good luck to you. If you want to go one out,
I'm a little bit
Then good
surprised you
luck
didn't
to
throw
you.
in the Northern Invader because I know you like a little bit of Brizzy racing. So you're
Look,
not
I
gonna
do,
hit the
but-
Banff.
no, you know what? It was just too hard. It is a
Yeah.
tough race.
Yeah,
So
I
you
agree.
you could run it 5 times and get 5 different winners.
Yeah. I think the Giz has got the hoof on the till. Hope
Definitely.
should have probably won the last leg last week. There might be a couple of scratches in this race. I feel like there's a couple that are backing up that might not run. So, yeah, I always get worried when old Regan comes down and, you know, they got a ride in the next, I think, in the Millennium or whatever the race is. Or
Yeah.
So, no, what's that, race 6? Is it race 6, the Millennium? So, but yeah, they brought the Banff down. It was a big run last start, just missed second. So, anyway, Tone, you got 1, 2, 6, and 11. We've got the 4 in brackets.
Right. Yeah. I've got to throw in the top weight. Worst jockey in Australia's on it, but look, he could get up and win at a price, you know. coming out of barrier 11. I really like Converge coming out of 1. Timmy Clark's on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
As you mentioned,
Yeah,
riding
we
for
love
the
Timmy.
Waterhouse. I think the price is right, 420. That's about, that's, you know, good price. The 6, Coast Watch, one of my old favourites. Anything could happen with that first up. You know, it can run. Ranch Hand. Yes, I like Ranch Hand. Another one of Waller's, right? First up.
Yep.
Who'll have a crack. And if anything is scratched, I'd say throw in the 4. Paul L. That's I think that's a dual accepted. Didn't you say it's a dual accepted?
Yeah, it's nominated in Melbourne.
It's favourite both. It's about the same price as both. I think it's about 245 in both races. So it just depends. We'll find out tomorrow where it's going to go.
Yeah. I think I might race in Melbourne, but I don't know. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, I'm really keen on Converge. Yeah, that's what I like in this race.
All right, we move on.
Nice.
The great man, Marto, hang it on. Let it go, big boy. We're trying to save you from yourself, Marto. We really want you to go onto the new mob and be the king that you were born to be. But he's got numbers 6, 10, and 13. Now we've got a little video. This is it. His little, I don't know how would you say it, like his little sayonara video. His goodbye video of the quaddie. Here we go, Marto.
Sydney quaddie, third leg. Silent Impact is going to be really hard to beat here, especially if that track stays soft. Unbeaten 3 runs, 3 from 3 for Silent Impact. The other one I like in that leg is Muay Thai. Muay Thai. How good is that to say? It's fun to say. Let's do it. Muay Thai. How good is that to say? It's fun to say. Let's do it again. Muay Thai. Muay Thai. Again, Muay Thai.
There we go.
I think Muay Thai is going to have a nice strong run first up too. And I can't rule out the 6. The 6 is going to stream home late. Just a question of how far it gets back. But I really like that Muay Thai and Silent Impact in that third leg there. You could stand them out as 2 picks if you wanted to. Good luck, guys. Let's hope we get the quaddie this week.
Good on you, Marto.
Well done, Marto.
Pezza,
Yes.
like in years to come,
Yeah.
when Marto is the big swinger,
Yes.
and we're swinging as well, maybe not as big.
Right.
Do you think that we could do a compilation and put together? I mean, seriously, I reckon we could probably release a rap song, because we've got his "Hello Baby."
Yeah, we got everything.
Bopper,
And now Muay Thai.
we could really maximise on Marto.
Yeah, when he becomes the next Tony Brassel, we can really give it to him. Don't worry about that. There'll be more memes and the internet. But Marto, 6, 10, and 13. He's pretty keen on the bottom one, but hopefully the 6 gets up for us.
What happens if he doesn't get it, Pezza?
Now, the big news is, Tony, we're going to put a line through, Marto. Put a line through. He's got one chance, Tone. If he misses this leg, he's out.
Oh, he's done.
Done. We're putting a line through him. And the PaLTI familiar is like, oh, he'll come back as a new name, like the Phantom or the Sentinel or Tarzan or Jane or something. No. Marto is out.
Could come back as the Golden Gladiator.
He's out as Muay Thai.
Really?
Yep.
He's done,
So
huh?
the whole idea now is to become more a part of the PaLTI familiar. So basically, we're going to ask you, our pilferers, our pirates, our profiteers, we're going to ask one of you guys every week to join the quaddie. So you're going to be able to get involved. We've put a line through it. And we'll message you and we'll ask you, can you choose a leg of the quaddie? And then if you do, and if you win, not only will you be, rained upon with adulation and love from the familiar, but we'll also have you on again. And then again, if you win 4 weeks in a row, you're a permanent member.
Is it?
Until we piss you off. Until we piss you off. Until we see you, mate. Yeah, so anyway, Tone, he's got one chance.
One chance?
Well,
That's it.
if he wins this week, he's in again. But if he
Yeah.
loses, he's out. Next
He's
week, we
off
ask
like
Rosie, or we ask what's his name, Lukey, or we ask
We could
Pagey,
go
Woodsy.
Pagey. Yeah, we've got them all there. Don't worry.
We got them all.
Mick was
Mick.
the one he's beat in Adelaide last week. How stiff was he?
Yeah, Mick.
Oh,
He?
He's got our
Second.
mate Mick. Fucking hell. He's got the 500. He's got the 50
Yep.
bucks in the tens times 5. I don't know what that is at the booster.
Yeah, it's like a promotion that the
How
betting
good-
agency was having.
How good is that? So
Yep.
he's got 50 into 2.5 grand. He goes down by a neck.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Oh.
ugly.
it's sickening.
That is.
it was.
So,
But he's a chance. He'll come on.
yeah, he'll come
especially
in
when
and
we
do
get-
us. Yep.
He
I'm
might
pretty
even come on
sure-
when we Adelaide Carnival. He'd be perfect.
And I'm pretty sure we're doing probably a better job than us. But anyway, the last leg, I've got 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and fair dinkum. This is your traditional dartboard. If you ran this race 10 times, you'd probably get a different winner every
Yeah.
time. I've left out the Lakeen, I've left out the Blue Battlers. I'm really scared if Paul L runs in Sydney and wins. I'm very scared that Lakeen's going to salute in the last, because usually they double up the Blue Battlers. But anyway, I'm pretty keen on the purple sector because of Album Purple. Barney, Laura Me In's one of my favourite horses. It'll be coming behind. It'll be steaming home. It's fitter now, second up. It's getting to the right distance. And of course, it wins at this price at Ramwick. Frosty Rocks has got the hoof on the till. Jamie Carr's in the saddle. She's rode
Yep.
it before too, actually, down in Melbourne. So she knows the horse. Geez, it was beating a neck fourth last start and absolutely massive, the big grey horse. One of my favourite horses, Steely. I can't throw it in, and I've got no compromise. But of course, Barney, another omen through the cracks.
Ah, Barney, big boy. There you go. That's Barney.
That
And
could
there's
be the
another omen
Quadella
that you've missed
through the
out.
cracks in the purple sector.
What about Kiss the Bride?
No, I couldn't.
Oh.
Well, I love Bjorny Baker and I love Brocky, but I think
Barney.
Frosty's going. Oh, Kiss the Bride. There you go.
For
Fuck.
Barney. If you're going to put through the cracks,
Ah,
it's like Barney. Get
Purple
through the
sector,
cracks and
through the
kiss
cracks.
bride.
Kiss the Bride. There you go. Shit.
Just for Barney.
And I love a Brocky ride in the last. He's rode a couple of them in the last. I think he's about 2 from 5 in the last at Sydney at a price, Brocky. So
I haven't poisoned you.
anyway, put your $15 for 5, 30 for 10. There could be a couple of scratchings. So take a look at our page on Facebook. Please like and subscribe. And of course, all the familiar, when you watch the show, all 30 of you, could you like and could you press the subscribe button? It would make us all very happy.
Very
And,
happy.
If you'd like more jokes about Marto, there's plenty there. Tone, here we go, big boy. You ready?
Yes, ready to have another crack this week.
The titanium tip.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Been a bit stiff. Couple of placings, last 2 starts. Here we go.
Well, this week, staying up in Sydney. No, it's not Ho Chi Minh City. No, it's not the Hanoi Hilton. We're going to Saigon and there are tunnel rats there, don't worry. But Saigon in Taz's leg of the quaddie is home and hosed. Absolutely. Reece Jones in the saddle. That's not the, by the way, Taz, that's not the ex-Carlton player. This is the jockey, Reece Jones. Claiming 2, Waller is an absolute crook. I think this is the price in a very tough race. 9 skins, you could get 10 on the day. Absolutely. Saigon, Tunnel Rat Town, get on.
I do like it. I did talk it up a little bit in the quaddie. I think the freshen up, the drop in distance, it'll suit. Yeah, I do like it. There's nothing wrong with Saigon. Nothing wrong at all.
Geez, I hope there's not a lot of people from Vietnam tuning in today.
Do you reckon I'll make it favourite?
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Could
I'm
do.
sure about Tunnel Rat. But actually, Tone, I teach a few international students from Vietnam. And it's very
Do you?
interesting because people from Ho Chi Minh hate Hanoi.
They do.
They do. Why hate them?
Absolutely.
Hate them.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Saigon, there you go. Well done. The last plane out of Sydney's almost gone, Tony. If you lose this week in Sydney, you got to get out.
Yes, well,
Kaysan style. And
Reece
hit the Hong
Jones,
Kong mattress all night long.
there's no Joshua Parr because he's done. So a bit like Marto, done. That's it. You only get 2 strikes.
Who was
So
on Reece
Reece
Jones
Jones-
last week? Somebody was on. wasn't he?
Yeah.
Reece Jones
Yeah, I think it was Tone.
Oh, Tony.
last week.
You've doubled up. That's a strike.
Yeah, second strike. That's it, and he'll be out. And
Is
like
it-
you
was
said,
he
I was
on? I think was he on Casino Kid?
Yeah.
Yes, oh,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
so-
was. Tone, so.
Another announcement, which we'll talk about at the end of the show, but about jockeys and your love for jockeys. You might have a little segment on the Facebook page on a Tuesday. Very exciting.
Yes, there could be a little segment up there about jockeys and
Your
butchers,
love affair.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
So Reece Jones, that's it.
Pez has found one at Randwick, race 5, number 7. Deal with me. It ticks all my boxes. It was at Rosehill last start. Missed his kick by about 6. Ran home and was beaten a couple of lengths. Third,
Like it.
pretty honest run. It's got a bit of talent, this horse. I think now it's fit. Timmy Clark's replacing Joshy Parr is a little bit of a money job for Bjorny Baker, Kiwi Speed. So I think Timmy Clark from Barrier 6, I reckon he's going to go to the front. And if there's any bias at Randwick, which there could be, I think Timmy's going to rate it in front. And with about 200 to go, it's got a little bit of a kick tone. It's a little bit like you know, when you're 22 at Cousins nightclub in Launceston, and about 1 o'clock in the morning, you're about to take your second cousin home, and then you get a little kick, Tony. You get a little kick. And that's what I think Timmy's going to do. He's just going to rate it, and then with about 200 to go, he's just going to give her a little press like you used to do, and bang, sayonara. See you later with the chockies, pillar to post. I think he's going to kick it out this week, and we're going to be on. So Timmy Clark, Bjorny Baker deal with me. Boys, 9 in the 950 gets you back $80, but don't forget Tassie's little beauty on our patent. Now, Taz, tell our familiar what they should do.
What you can do is you use Pezzas, you use the titanium, and you use mine.
Yep.
But don't stop there, because you too are an expert. We know you are, because you're here, and you put your best in and take the Yankee.
Yeah.
So don't just rely on us. Top yourself up by putting yours in as well.
I think Marto had a little video for one he liked at Caulfield in the first. Something about Grace and a lady, but we're not going to mention Marto anymore because he's out.
No.
Right.
So no, we're not going to mention it at all, nor the fact that it was 1 unit, 2 unit, or anything like that, because we don't do those sorts of things. We're not going to do that at all.
So, boys, we had a great night last night in the UK. We had 4 tips and a dart. Great results on a Wednesday night. It's going to be our UK night from now on. So everyone will be able to tune into our Facebook page and get our Team TNT, which is Taz and Tone, tips for a Wednesday night, in the UK. Last night, boys, how did we go?
Tone, should I take it away?
Quickly.
Take it away, Taz.
Right,
Take it
we
away.
had 1 winner, 3 place getters, and the dart was back from 20s into 13 to 2 and run second.
That's huge. So if you got on at 20s and it ran second, you're
$4 or $5 to 1.
4 or 5 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So great night. And then, of course, Wednesday, we're saying goodbye to Marto. So Marto's tips are now not there on a Wednesday, but we're going to have Pezza's Pickers, which is the great man himself, or what he thinks he is. And I'm going to come up with my best 4 around Australia, and hopefully they salute. We're a bit stiff yesterday. 1 was scratched. 1 ran 4th, 1 ran 5th, which were really pretty pissy. But geez, we're stiff in WA. It drifted out to 4 to 1 too, and it got beaten an absolute lip. I put the link in the Facebook. But anyway, please like and subscribe. Check in the description. Join us for a bit of fun over there in Facebook land. And of course, as we say goodbye to Marto, we wish him all the best, and we wish him, honestly, we do wish him all the best because he's given up a lot of time,
of course we do.
a lot of work on here.
We want him to-
So well done,
Yeah.
mate. Thanks, mate. But I tell you what, if you don't tip the 3rd leg of the quaddie, you're out.
Done.
Done.
Oh,
Done.
and then we invite you guys to join into the madness, which I'm very excited about. So Tone, Tassie, thanks very much for coming. Any final thoughts, boys? We're nearly out of time.
The Wizard King in Sydney, have a look
Wizard
at
King.
it. It's 150 to 1. It's failed here at Melbourne, trialled brilliantly behind Brereton. Have a look at it in Sydney.
The Wizard
Very,
King.
very much.
I think it's race
Have a
6 at about 150 to 1. Beautiful. Tone, see you, mate.
Yep. All right. Yep. All good. Yeah. Big weekend coming up.
Join us at Team PaLTI.
The place to race.